What's going on, YouTube? This is Mag Dog TV. We coming back with another one. So it looks like All-Pro Pro Bowler Myles Garrett for the Cleveland Browns just gave us insights as far as how he feels Shedeur Sanders has been doing since this offseason. He also gave his insight as far as Shedeur Sanders' personality. We're going to talk about that in this video, so let's get to it.
Every other city I go, from Colorado to the Bayou I go. Y'all know the motto, get a M-O-I-O. My people know it's Mad Dog TV, let's go. To every other city I go, from Colorado to the Bayou I go. Y'all know the motto, get a M-O-I-O. My people know it's Mad Dog TV, let's go. Let's go.
The Cleveland Browns are currently in the offseason right now, and they have a mini break before training camp begins. They will have joint practices against the Carolina Panthers along with the Philadelphia Eagles. But while they're in the offseason, Myles Garrett took to social media to explain how he feels Shedeur Sanders has been handling this situation since being a fifth-round pick, along with what he's been doing in camp. I have the video clips in this video. I am going to play it so you guys can see exactly what he stated. Then I'm going to give you guys my thoughts as we continue this video.
I think everyone was surprised to see him go to the fifth round, but you know, he's come to camp and OTAs with a great attitude. You know, he's a hardworking guy. He has a good head on his shoulders, and you know, he's always positive, always optimistic, always keeps a smile on his face, and you know, you like going to work with people who have that kind of attitude. See him go to the fifth round, but you know, he's come to camp and OTAs with a great attitude. You know, he's a hardworking guy. He has a good head on his shoulders, and you know, he's always positive, always optimistic, always keeps a smile on his face, and you know, you like going to work with people who have that kind of attitude.
This is absolutely great for Shedeur Sanders. We've seen numerous rounds, numerous days of the NFL pass up on Shedeur Sanders for whatever reason. I personally know, and I'm sure you guys know as well, it had a lot to do with primetime Deion Sanders. But I really feel like veterans like Myles Garrett, all Pro Bowlers, you know, guys that are well established for the Cleveland Browns, helps his case become a little more legit, because we've seen the unthinkable when it comes to the draft. So nothing would surprise me any bit when it comes to fair opportunities. But I do believe that when players like Myles Garrett, Denzel Ward, David Njoku, players that are well established for the Cleveland Browns, speak up for guys like Shedeur Sanders in particular, I think it's just going to help Shedeur Sanders' opportunity become more legit, rather than if they wasn't speaking up for him. And it's sad, but he need guys like that to speak that highly of him. He said it feels good to go to work with a guy like Shedeur Sanders, always carry a smile on his face, all the things we had already known prior up to the NFL draft. We knew all the rumors was actually BS, but it's great for guys like Myles Garrett, man, to say what he said about Shedeur Sanders. Just my personal opinion. One more bonus thing. I know people are talking about trade rumors, this and that. Listen, subscribe to this channel, because one thing about it, we're not stupid. If the Cleveland Browns were to trade Shedeur Sanders, they will be absolutely out of their mind. Now, I'm not saying it's not possible, but let's just keep it a buck. Who is in the room for the Cleveland Browns that's worth them trading Shedeur Sanders? A 40-year-old quarterback in Joe Flacco who hasn't proved himself besides winning a lucked-up Super Bowl? Maybe. Kenny Pickett, we've seen what he was able to do when he had that opportunity for the Pittsburgh Steelers. Didn't play much for the Philadelphia Eagles, so we already know about him. And Dylan Gabriel, child, please. But anyway, as I said before, hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, turn on the post notification bell. That way, every time I upload a new video, you guys will see it. And drop in the comments and let me know your thoughts about what Myles Garrett said about Shedeur Sanders. Until next time, peace.